you guys today on this fine evening. So today I'm going to giving you little tips and tricks on a tutorial of how to get a snatch eyebrow. And I'm not going to do it as bold as I normally do. I'm actually trying to do a more natural type of brow. So we're gonna experiment, dive deep up in this gig. So I'm so excited, and I hope you guys learned something from this and hope to apply it to your daily lives, your daily routine with your brows. If something that you like, you can put it in your routine. So without further ado, these notifications, girl. Without without further ado, let's get into this little tips and tricks with eyebrows. So I already put down my foundation. As you can see, my skin's a little bit more dewy because it's the foundation. Now is when I do my brows after my foundation. And I'm going to take for my brows my Anastasia brow pomade in soft brown, and then the concealer that I'm going to clean them up with is shade tan. You know what, with these notifications, and I only use 3 brushes for these, for the eyebrows, and that is 2 eyeliner brushes and a spoolie. So I use 2 eyeliner brushes, one to clean up my brows and the other to actually put on the brow product. And the third brush is I like to comb them out, and then when I'm done, I like to, you know, what is that word? Feather them to my liking. Starting off with going to open my pomade, and I'm going to use the eyeliner brush that I put down the product with, and let me show you how I do it. I don't dig in there and scoop it out. I lightly dab it in there. And then I just, if I have any excess, I just put it on my finger. I look into my mirror with lust eyes and just get in my zen, because brows can be tricky, and brows can give you life fierceness that you want. So I'm going to talk to you guys through this. I already got my product. I'm going to try, and so you guys can see, I'm gonna start off with my left. I usually start off with my left. No, first, I'm all over the place. I comb out my brows. I'm gonna show you guys how I comb out my brows. I lift the front part up. As you can see, not too much. I just lift them up like that. And then with the rest of them, I use kind of like the tip and feather it or move them as to the shape that I want it to be when we put down our brow product. And when you do this part, you can see that there's a line in between the brows going up and the brows going this way. So I like to go with the very tip and start to curve it so it can blend in. And then I do the same thing on the other side. Now you want to get the brow product, the little eyeliner brow, whatever. And then where I like to start is when we first comb the brows up and then we feathered out this way. Want to start out where that line is, and then just lightly feather out backwards from that. And what I like to do is just go under my brow and just draw that straight line as a nice little, I'm here, sharp. Like to just blend that in, because you don't want a harsh line, because I'll show you why later. You don't want a harsh line right here where it just stops right there. You want to blend that in, and then I just fill it in. I just go up, and when I get to my top part, I like to just go from here and then just connect it over here. I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. I just go low at first, just in case if I go too high, we won't have that. And then after I'm done there, that line that I first told you that you want to curve the eyebrows that way, you want to start filling it up. And then you want to just finesse the product, going back and getting a little more You want to finesse the product in with the eyebrows. And another tip is that when you go in with the like a dip brow, you don't want to get too much because it's gonna be too wet and it's gonna have a longer time to sit and it's gonna just not feel right and it's not gonna really look right and it's not, you know. So after that, I'm gonna go in with this corner right here and I'm just going to draw it all the way down. Now with this part, I like to be a little messy. I like to go all the way down so I can get that point. Then later, I'm gonna clean it up and make that into that sharp point, which ends right here. I may go a little bit over, but I'm gonna clean it up and just sharpen it. Sharpen it. And then I'm just going to so you guys can see. And I'm trying my best to end where that brow hair is. As you can see, I a little went overboard, but I'm going back in with a little more. And with this part, I just like to make sure I get that cutting inner corner where that brow where that brow ends to go down. And when we use the concealer to clean up, it will look more cut and snatch, if you know what I mean, because we're going to sculpt the brow as well. And now I'm going to do the other brow. But before we go on to this brow, I'm going to show you on this brow how I like to fade it in. Don't grab too much product as you would when you're filling in the main brow. And then you just want to start from the bottom and just line it up like so. And then like go up. And I'm still in the process of doing this, but when you go up, you may go up here or whatever, but with concealer, just knock that out the box. So we're just gonna go up, and if you need more product, don't be like, oh, I need more product. Just go in there lightly, and it will benefit you to the end, because, see, I just did a little bit too much right there. But it's hard to take away. It's easier to add and it's hard to take away. But when you do that, if you accidentally do that, take your spoolie and like I'm doing now, just comb it through while it's still kind of wet, you know? And then go back in there, make sure it ain't all wet or whatever. And then just lift it up. And just fill it in. And then as you can see, we have a little faded brow. Now, I'm going to do the other side, and like I said, I'm going to do a little fast forward motion. I'm still going to show you guys how it's done. I'm not gonna, you know, switch it out. I may do little slits in there, but, you know, you get the gist. So now that you have done that and you finish your other brow, as you can tell, they're not sisters, they're not cousins, they're just friends right now because they're not really matching. But with the help of concealer, and we're going to trim that up, we're going to use the second eyeliner, eyeliner brush, and we are going to just clean those bad boys up. We are going to use the Tart Shape Tape. When you pull it out, there's a lot of more product than it needs to be. So I just scraped off the edges. I just scraped it off with the edges, like on the little container. And I just go like this, and then get this brush coated, and let that sit. And when you're putting on the brow product, you can be messy. But here's the thing, as long as you have concealer. Concealer is key. So I'm going to show with you on my left side, your guys is right, and I'm going to show you what I like to do on this side. I like to start from the inner corner where it turns, and I like to flake it up a little bit to create that bend that you will see as soon as we blend this out. And then I like to take that and draw a line to clean up any excess that we have overdrawn. And I kind of draw downwards, as you guys can see. And if it's too downwards, I just like to go up little by little, because if we fuck up, then we fuck up. And then after we're done, I go from the inner corner again and drag down. And then just to make sure that we have the nice edge cut. As you can see, she's forming. She's forming. And then I like to do the side. I like to do the bottom, side, then top. And then when I'm going to the side, I'm going from the top of the inner corner edge, and I'm going to drag down. As so. Sorry if you guys can't see. I'm really trying my hardest right here. And just drag down, and then where this line ends is where you want to meet this. You want to meet this with this. And you just want to just get it nice and cut. And cut. And then so now we're gonna do the top. When I do the top, I accidentally get some on here, so I'm trying my best not to. And when I do this, I may do this. I'm most likely gonna be doing this, so I'm sorry for that. But I'm gonna start from this part right here and go back. So, and by the time I usually I need more product by this, so I'm going to coat the brush again with the concealer, and then just start from there. And take your time with this, because eyebrows are a statement, and you want people to look at you like you're not that bitch to be fucked with, you know? Like, you will cut a bitch if you need to, okay? And then so after I'm done with that, I like to do 3 lines in the middle, and then do my other eyebrow. And again, if you guys don't see none of this when I'm fast forwarding it and putting it in fast motion, I'm so sorry. But what I'm basically doing is copying from this side to the other. So I will be cleaning up my brow, fast forwarding on this side. So now that is done, I am going to, actually there's another brush that is involved, and that is to blend everything out. And then so now I'm going to blend it out, and I'm going to show you very detailingly on how I, where I blend it and how I blend it, because I do different ways. And I take this, you can use it, it's like a packer brush, but not like really a packer brush, but I use it as like, as blending out the concealer. So I'm going to just blend this out. I'm going to show you how I blend this out and tell you how I blend this out. I go from this part right here, and I just drag down from there. And then I don't leave that spot until it's all blended together. And I can see that it matches the rest, you know? Like, from that to that, I can tell, like, if it's not blended out already, I would match it with this and see if it's okay. And the way I do it, I blend it out to this side on like a part of my eye, so that my eye's already prepared for eyeshadow, but I still go in anyway, and with concealer and then powder just to double check. And I'm just going to do that all under the eye. And then when you get to the inner corner, it's going to be a little tricky, because this is where you first put the product. You want to, I like to blend out like this, right? And then I blend downwards. And then same thing when you're doing the tail, but when you get to the tail, end of the tail, from the end of the tail from here, you want to blend within the eye, like blend towards the eye, you know? And then so I'm just going to And then now for the outside of it, I like to just blend it out towards here. Let me show you. This I like to be kind of rough with because I know what I'm doing. On this side, when you're going under, I still say be careful no matter what, you know? But still, me, I like to go back anyway just to make sure I get it all good, you know? And as you see, I'm blending it out that way. And later we put concealer on and all that good stuff. We're going to blend it in with this. And it's going to look bomb. Okay, okay. And then from the top, I blend it up a little bit from here. I blend it up just a little bit. And when I do the top, I take the side of the brush, not the flat part of it. I take the side, and then I just, you know, just blend that out. As you can see, it's all blended out good. And then now I just do the middle. I blend up and downwards. I stop from here, and I just blend up from there. So basically, I just do this from here, and then I go down from here. Make sure we get that all blended out. We're gonna do the right side. My right, your guys' left. And I'm going to fast forward this part, basically do with the same thing that we did on this side. And then so now after I'm done with that, I'm going to just take my, going back to my dip brow. With anything that I have, you know, missing places, I'm going to go back in there lightly and fill that in. Next, I'm going to take my spoolie, and I'm going, this is the part where you just flutter them up and just position them as you want to. And I'm just going to just and it looks white right here because of the lighting that I have. I need to get like a warmer, more lighting because yeah, this is like a light, but this is actually like a light brown and it's tan. I promise you it's not white. And I'm going to finish the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the final tutorial look with my eyebrows. I really am liking them. They're more like, if you will. They're not too dark. Most people say they are, but this is like less dark for me. I forgot one step I wanted to guys show you. I was gonna do it when I was finishing my face. But take your concealer. I'm gonna show you guys how to set your rest of your eye. Take your concealer, put a little bit in the middle, okay? Put a little bit in the middle, and then it's gonna be real quick. And then go in with that eye cream blending brush, concealer blending brush. I like to do this so I can get it on my lid, and then you just go like this, move it all over your eye. I need my mirror, move phone, thank you. And then you just move it all over your eye so you can blend in with what you did with the concealer when you were cleaning up your brow. And then now what this will do is prep your eye for all the eyeshadow and all the glamorous sparkles that you will put down on your eyelid, and this will make you look even glamorous. And so this won't so the eyeshadow will not fall off your face. So now you want to grab like a little fluffy brush, go in with like your setting powder. I'm using the Airspun, and then go ahead and pack that on, set it like you would with your normal type of makeup, you know. And just pack it in there, and really when you do this, go under your brow so you set that place there too, because I made a couple mistakes myself. And really pack that in there so it can last way longer than if you wouldn't have. Thank you guys so much for being here and hopefully learning something from this, and you guys can use this in your daily routine. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the support. I really genuinely do appreciate it. You guys have no idea. And I'm always active on social media with Instagram, Snapchat, getting in the groove with Twitter. So if you guys would like to see me and stuff with my day-to-day life, all my social media will be down below. Thank you guys so much again. I love you guys so much. And we're close, actually. We're really, really close for the giveaway for my my YouTube. So if you guys have not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. If you guys would like to subscribe a quicker way, that will be right here. And if you guys want to watch my last YouTube video, that will be up here. Thank you guys so much for watching my loves. I love you guys so much and love you.